So this is the petal. It looks like a little heart. I was just playing around the other day and I came up with this. I don't know if it's new again, but let me show you how we can fold it. But first, I need to load the board. That's how I loaded up the first row, every set of holes. Let's make the petal. I need 10 for the red and 6 of the white. This is a wood burned poly burlap cut at 10 by 10. This is what we're working at. So what I did is I turned it into a diamond, or doesn't matter which way, because all the edges are going to be hidden. So that's how I looked at the imaginary line from this corner to this corner. I put this right in the middle, or just a little bit over the imaginary line. And I put this one right over, just a little bit, making like a little square right in the middle, right there. Try to be even. And then I turn it around like this. And this is where I placed my hand. And I flipped it over, just like you're making a 3D daisy petal, right? It's almost like that fold. And this is what you get. And for here, I just stretched it. You don't have to, but I do. And I stretched it right there. Find the middle, scrunch it like that, right? Scrunch it in the middle. And I take these edges right here, keeping in mind that these folded edges, try to grab those, push them against the middle. Grab this one and push it against the middle. You get this petal. This is another petal. Could be another petal. Okay? So, right here, I pin it. See? And this is where the little heart-shaped look comes in. I just grab these two pieces right here and I push them together, and it's almost shaped like a little heart. And I glued these together to keep them together. Once I add them in the board, I'll be gluing them on. But with the Decor mess, it doesn't seem to need too much glue at all, because if you train it with pins like this for a while, it'll stay together. Like I didn't the petal. I'm just lining these up. So I'm just grabbing this right here and pushing it against. This is where I push these against each other like this, and I pin it. There, is that cute? Actually 3.5 inches. So I cut them already. So let's add these in. This is the top over here. That's the top. So that's where the number 1 is. So these 3 are going to be white. And these 3 are going to be white. The rest are red. So let's start with the red. Actually, I need to cut these down a little bit more, I think. Okay, so these 3 are white. So this one is red. There the pin was, like the silver pin, that's where I zip tied them. We'll quickly add these into the board. leaving the pin in there because we might come back and glue these together. Okay, so let's cut those zip ties off. Okay, so let's add the zip ties for the second row. Didn't do the set of holes. I just went in and did the larger holes here. I didn't do the set of holes. Okay, so let's add those quickly. On the second row, the big gapped holes, every set, but we're not doing the regular holes. Okay, so this is the top again. There's the row number 2 right there. It's the number 2. No, there it is. That's the number 2. So we'll put 2 right there, 2 white over here, and then the rest red. Okay, and we'll leave the little pins on there. If they're in my way, I'll just take them off. Start with a white. Okay, just lost the number. Okay, so you see how they're laying now? So that's how they're laying. So you can't see the little heart-shaped one down there very much. Okay. So get on with this. I'm just trying to line this up with this one. Make sure this one is showing, not covering the whole thing like that. So about an inch. Okay, and close it. This is where these trying to turn on their sides. You can adjust them a little bit. pretty? Let's cut off the zip ties. So I'm gonna add the zip ties for row 3. We're doing all the holes, even the serried holes. Okay, so that's a lot of, maybe I should do it like this. It's faster like this. And just push it in there. This is the top part. There's a number 3 right there. Third for the 3rd row. And these 3 are white, and these bottom 3 are white. So the rest are red. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's put in the white ones. I think I cut this too long. Use the number 3. So I stick this one right there. See how these are spreading open like that? Maybe I'll just add glue in it. Maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. I don't think it needs glue. Alrighty, so right here is where I need to add 2 more petals. The cushion for the sign. Put the zip tie on the top and the bottom. Okay, let's do this. Fold. Again, I don't remember what this is called. Just gonna scrunch. And now I'm gonna add this in there. Again, this is I'm gonna lift the sign up a little bit. Looks like a little tree, this one here. But I don't remember again what it's called. So let's see if we only need, because I think I just need two. See? Oops, wrong side. How do I do it? This way. So yeah, so 2 is good because poly burlap is a little sturdier. So let's add the sign. So I did attach the cable mount with the E6000. Again, look for the top, this one, and we'll just add the sign in there. All right, so I'm gonna add the hanging zip tie now. So there it is. So what I'm doing here, let me show you. Fold this petal. This is the pinwheel petal. We'll just fold this petal, this pinwheel petal, a couple of them, and we'll just slip them into the board. So here's my setup. That's my setup. Okay. And I'm just gonna fold this, like this one right here. And I'm just gonna put this down to the end. Okay. So I'm just gonna So I did cut this, so this one folds nicely with this pinwheel here, I think. It's just nice and big. See? Just perfect. So you can, I've never been able to wood burn this kind of mess here, so I did cut it with a rotary cutter. Okay, one more. So I'm just so happy that you guys can come in again. And flip it around and fold it the same way on the other side. Okay, make sure your tip is tipping. Okay, and you squint it. Okay. Just close it up. So it is different. Covers your board over here. See how they're just the right length size for the covering of the board over here. That's why I like this petal. Okay, I'll just slip in these petals. 8 of them you need for our second row. got all those in there. So now I'm going in with the larger gap zip ties with this. And for the middle part, the smaller holes, this is what I thought I'd do again. It's just a nice, perfect, it's perfect, I think. It just covers perfectly. Let's add this one in there. I'll show you how I folded this. Because this is the Star Trek petal again. Okay, so we're going in on the original holes with this one. See, it covers just well. I like that. See that? Perfect. So let's fold those. Show you how I folded that. So this is a 10 by 10. Is it? Yeah, a 10 by 10. And just so this is the Star Trek petal. I love using the Star Trek petal. I think I always use that one. Although they're all different types of petals out there. But this seems to be my go-to petal. So fold one more like that, and I'll sew a couple of these here. Oops, not that way, this way. Okay, so all those are done. Put those aside. Now let's build this one right here. So we need to do two. Okay, so let's fold these. We have some pins. So this is ready. So we'll finish up these petals here, and then let's just slip them in the zip ties. Okay, all right. And I'm gonna cut off the tails here. And just, how big are these anyways? They're 7 inches long. Seven inches long. Alrighty. So let's just slip those in the small board. I wonder if I should do these ones first. Let me see. Yeah, we'll add these in first. We're adding them right where the original holes are. We'll see how they lay like that. Skip this one, add it in here. See now. Okay. Oh wow, it's just perfect. See, if you were using a 10-inch sign, this would be a perfect cover it up. Not cool. A 10-inch sign. And all you needed would be 16 petals. Okay, I'll just add these in there now. I shouldn't have closed my zip ties, but I did. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'll try to slip them in there. Try. Okay, don't want to waste zip ties here. Okay. So, just lay that right in the middle between these and the middle of that, and that's good. Perfect. No border sewing. That's what I like. Okay, it's a little crooked here. So let's look at the back, see where the hanging holes are. Right up here. And we'll add the sign. So flatten these down a little bit. There. Okay. This and going across from it. Okay, let's add the hanging zip tie.